Hi all, thought I'd do a quick update. I haven't done a video for a while, but I have been filming what I'm working on, so they'll be coming shortly. So I've been working on two tables. This one is actually for a show. We're doing a show in the Malvern show, which is coming up at the end of the month. September is a bit of a busy month with shows. We're at HR at the moment for, I think it's almost 10 days, so it really takes a toll on our time here. This is going to be the copper bronze colour. That's all going to be shaped as you've seen me do before with an angle grinder, so we get that kind of natural-esque look with the resin meeting the kind of, not the bark, but the edge of the tree. Both of these, this one is the copper. This is actually for sale. This is our stock to show at the show at Malvern. For the first time, I've not shown any kind of super live edge tables there. And this is sold. This is a client's table. It's just really nice blue, similar to the Isle of Skye table. Once we get that polished, this is going to the south of England near the coast. That would be really nice. They're both from the same tree, and they've both got the same bases. So we just did two of everything because I really wanted to take this base. Has never been to a trade show with me, and I've never had a table with the edge of the bark. Not too much resin on there. You can see some here, like I kind of call that a puddle, where the wood was a bit thinner, so you just get it on top. So that's really nice. And then the other table is for R&J Machinery. So this is their table. It's already in the mold, just waiting for some resin to arrive and a final decision on the colour. So that is it already on the liquid cooled table. So that's going to be pretty epic and heavy. That's really thick. It's about 65 mil, I believe. All of these slabs went through the process of being on the CNC first. We got a major problem with dust extraction, removing so much stuff. We're going to have to come up with another idea. So this is our 100mm cutter from Titman tools. I'll show you it in action quickly while I'm talking about it. And while we're talking about Titman tools, they've got an offer on at the moment. They don't just do big CNC cutters, they do loads of really good router cutters. That is mainly what it is. And they've got an offer for Manorwood viewers, 20% off. And I'll put the code on the screen, and I'll also put the code in the link below. So if you're in the market for any big spoilboard cutters like that, or CNC or router cutters, get onto Titman now, because the offer ends in October. And 20% off is really good. Their cutters last forever. They're so high quality. A couple of other things in the big machine room. Let's have a look round. So finally got the old lathe out. We've actually moved that somewhere else on the site now. We still got it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to position everything in here. I think possibly the spindle mold is going to stay where it is, because that seems to work really well, keeps it out of the way. Obviously the saw and the big planing sander, that's pretty much done. It's just whether or not whether the workflow for this thing, the planer and the bandsaw, really, mortise we pull in and out. But it's always the same with these woodwork shops. They look quite big, but you know, the gap between the outfeed side of that is not great, but it is nice having natural light by your bandsaw. That is one thing for sure, especially during when it's a nice bright day. It makes it much easier to see. So maybe that's how it's going to go. And the reason I mention this is because I still haven't finished. That's the new extraction for the this big machine. But we've still got the old extractor, ducting that is, and it's far too small, and the root is horrendous. I've spoke about this before. If you're new to the channel, you'll see the root goes all the way around there, because we've moved stuff around just to get to that saw, whereas it should come out and go down to the saw and be 200mm for the new extraction, not 125, which I've got here. So the reason I haven't done that yet is I was waiting for the lathe to move, and then I kind of want to give it a little tidy up in here and make sure that the machines are where I'm really happy, because once I run this ducting, I do not want to be doing ducting again. It is a pain. So that's kind of where we are in here. Not a lot been going on, but we've been really busy on these tables and some other projects I've been doing as well. So the outside space, that's working brilliantly. You can see here we were prepping the 3 tables all in the outside. No worrying about all the fine dust, let the wind take it away. It's been really helpful. It's exactly what I wanted. Now, what I thought I would do, the next shop talk, I know I've not done that for a while, but in the next week or so, I'm going to do one. And I'm actually going to do a shop talk back on these little, well, selection rather, of lift tables. I've got each size now, from the baby one to the giant one and the one in the middle. And I'm going to do the pros and cons of all of them. So if you're in the market for a lift table, they're not cheap. But if you do heavy work like I do, they are absolutely essential of getting things on and off without breaking your back anyway. So stay tuned for that. Okay, that's it for this one. It's a really quick little walk around just so you can see what we're up to here, because I know I haven't made a video for ages. As I say, it's a busy month for me, September, with all the shows and getting these pieces ready. Don't forget the 20% off if you're in the market for any kind of router bits or even CNC cutters. That one there is amazing. And the next couple of weeks I'm going to try and get a shop talk and just do a bit of an in-depth on the 3 different tables. I think it's quite interesting for someone if you're in the market for that, that kind of workbench and movable height, really easy. So I'll do a review on that very soon. Thanks so much for your support as always. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.